Hello. Please allow me to introduce myself. My name is mcquown. I am a 50-year-old United States Marine. I proudly served from 1980 to 1988. The reason for this video? Very simple. On September 11th of this year, I will be departing from Ground Zero in New York City and walking to the Capitol steps of all 48 states. My reason? To bring a well-deserved and overlooked light to all wounded veterans, young and old, from both past and current conflicts, from as far back as World War I to the current conflict that we're now engaged in. Let me make something very clear. My walk is not a political statement. I'm not doing it for Democrats. I'm not doing it for Republicans. I'm not doing it for any certain church affiliation. Though I believe in my heart of hearts that the good Lord will guide every step of my way on these 15,000 miles. I'm not walking for any certain doctrine or church. It's my personal mission. On a personal note, one of the things that motivates me to make this walk is that it seems like no matter what network I turn on television, I hear more about what celebrity stole a necklace, which celebrity is in rehab, what celebrities were into the Oscars. Oh my God, her dress doesn't match her shoes and her purse is atrocious, to, can you believe he wore that shirt? What was he thinking? Are you kidding me? In the time it takes you to watch this video, approximately 7 veterans are wounded. I'm sorry that a celebrity has a drug problem. Or I'm sorry that a celebrity is a kleptomaniac. And for those those celebrities that have truly touched our lives in wonderful ways, why do we spend 6 months talking about their lives? I'm sorry they passed away. I lost both my parents and I had to move on. My father, a 20-year Army veteran. I don't hear the PR talking about him for 6 months. Look, I don't want to be on a pedestal. I don't want to preach. But I have decided to dedicate the rest of my life to assuring that veterans are not forgotten about again. When this 3-year walk of mine is over, if I have to hold a bake sale, or if I have to shave my legs and put them on eBay to continue my fight to bring attention to our veterans, that's exactly what I'm going to do. Look, I know not everybody has 3 years they can just walk away from what they're doing. I'm an exception. I know that right now in this economy, time is hard. People are holding down 2, sometimes 3 jobs. There are many single parent families out there. with 3, 4, 5 or more children. And times are hard. I get that. But we need to take the time in our daily lives. And even I have crazy days from time to time. But we need to take the time that if we spot a veteran, whether they be in uniform, whether they have a veteran baseball cap on, a t-shirt, a jacket, if you see a veteran, step out of your normal path and thank them. Shake their hand. Give them a hug. Buy them a Happy Meal. Just thank them. You know, I've been planning this walk for about 8 months now. And in those 8 months, I've had the honor of meeting fellow veterans. In my eyes, my brothers and sisters in arms. Yes, I was a Marine, and we had different branches of the service. But I don't care if you served in the Army, Navy, Air Force, Coast Guard, or Marine Corps. In my eyes, you're my brother and sister. Again, another reason why I'm making this walk. But those veterans that I've met that are wounded, I've met Vietnam veterans, those who fought in Korea, to those who have fought in Afghanistan, Iraq, Iran, Desert Storm, and so on. And they all pretty much have the same message. They don't want fame. They don't want ticker tape parades. They're not asking for tons of money. They just want to be remembered. They want to be thanked for what they did. And even if you don't agree with why we're fighting right now, even if you're completely against why we're over there or should be over there, still thank a veteran. It's not their fault. They're simply following orders. We need to take the time to thank our veterans. In the PR scheme of things, our veterans need to be at the top of the list. Because in the hours that we report on, again, who's wearing what to the Oscars, veterans are dying or become seriously wounded. You know, a few people have referred to me as a hero because of what I'm doing, because of this epic walk. And I quickly correct them. Yeah, I served in the Marines. Proudly. And if it wasn't for my age, I'd do it again in a heartbeat. But I'm not a hero. My heroes are those veterans that have returned home from conflict. And again, as far back as World War I, that came home with prosthetics, confined to a wheelchair, confined to a respirator, confined to a bed. Those veterans that fight every day to survive, to simply survive, that's my hero. That's what motivates me to make this walk. Now I know I will suffer from blisters, pain, cramps, bumps, bruises, scratches. I know pain's coming. But I keep in the front of my mind that the days I'm out there walking those 15,000 miles, that when my body just shuts down and I'm cold and I'm in pain and my feet hurt and I'm hungry and I'm miserable, that I'll stand back up on my feet and I'll continue to walk. Because what have I got to complain for? There are veterans worse off than I am, and they live every day to the fullest. This walk is the least I can do for them. Now I have a challenge for you. The greatest thing that you can do as you watch this video is help me spread the word. Because there's strength in numbers. The more people aware of what I'm doing, the greater chance of my walk being a success. And please don't misunderstand me. It's not that I want the light to shine on me, because I'm simply a man, or a vessel, if you will, with a message. So my challenge to you is this. It's what I call 100 in 100 days. When this video ends, I challenge you to tell 100 people in 100 days about what I'm doing. Don't you think that's the least we can do for our veterans? Now, if you'd like to track my progress, I have a website dedicated to my walk. It's very simple to remember. It's www.veteransmiraclenetwork.com. Let me say that again. www.veteransmiraclenetwork.com. If you wish to get a hold of me, you can simply call 1-800-806-3515. That number again is 1-800-806-3515. In closing, let me add that before my big September walk, this June, I'll be making a practice walk. I currently live in Stafford, Virginia. On June 19th, I'll be walking from the Target Stafford store in Stafford, Virginia. The address is 1090 Stafford Marketplace. And I'm walking to the Pentagon Memorial and back. I am due to arrive at the Pentagon Memorial at noon on June 21st. I invite you, if you can, to meet me there. Or perhaps meet me as I leave on the 19th. Thank you for watching this video. And again, help me help these millions of veterans who not only need it, but deserve it. Semper Fi.